Oh, we are live! How are we, lads?
Come on, the footy! The footy's back! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo!
Alright, hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Sunday Football Review for Round 8 of the 2022 NRL season. And to help me review both games, it is Nathan B. Moore. Nathan, how are you, bro?
Pretty good. Not too bad. Going all right in that. I can tell you what, though, that first game, though, really did put me to sleep.
Yeah, look, I don't really want to talk about it. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to talk about it. We will talk about it, but I don't want to.
Blame you.
Far out. The full-time result from both games today, the Storm beat the Knights in Newcastle 50 points to 2, and the Dragons beat the Tigers 12 points to 6 down there at Wynn Stadium in Wollongong. I just want to say, the Storm and Knights game, I am not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I fell asleep for a 15-minute period watching this game. I literally fell asleep from the 55th minute to the 72nd minute. I genuinely fell asleep watching it. I am not even joking. I fell asleep watching this shit. It was one of the worst fucking games of football I've ever watched in my life. 50 to 2. 70 to 10 was bad. 50 to 2 was fucking... It felt like the same vibe. Nathan, what'd you make of Newcastle versus Melbourne?
Well, I mean, Newcastle didn't even turn up. Jake Clifford, I don't even want to talk about Jake Clifford. He was just shocking, absolutely shocking. But it doesn't take. I will not take anything away from Melbourne though. They went in and they performed.
Mate, Jake Clifford's confidence is shot. I mean, he got benched at one point. He got benched. He got dropped to the bench because of how bad he was playing. But with all due respect, you're playing Melbourne. You can't really fault him. You can't fault it all on Jake Clifford. And then when Clun went down with an injury, they had to bring him back on, and his confidence was completely shot. So it was always bad. Look, fuck, man. Newcastle versus Melbourne. Just get me a fucking pillow, get me a blanket, and just let me sleep. For fuck's sake. Such a shit game. Such a shit game. Fuck me.
Less said about that, the better.
Yeah, I think so as well. Well, mate, before we get into that dog shit of a Knights and Storm battle, you wouldn't even call it a battle. I want to say hello to everyone in the live chat. Hello to Minty Rabido. Jason Reader is here. We've got Woke as fuck in the chat, or Woke AF, whatever you want to call it. Look, Melbourne Storm fan, Jason Reader, CJ Moxley. We've got the lads in the chat. 14 people watching the stream. It's great to see. You love to see it. But yeah, Nathan, let's just get into it, bro. Let's just get into this Knights and Storm fucking snooze fest. Second minute, Olam scored the first try. Fuck me. When Melbourne scored in the first 2 minutes, you know it's going to be a long day.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Newcastle didn't even see the ball for like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 10, I think it was 12 minutes. Newcastle did not have possession until about the 12th minute mark or something.
Jesus Christ.
It's mental, bro. Melbourne scored tries for Olam, Xavier Coates, Melbourne up 10-0, and Newcastle still didn't touch the ball.
Oh. Well, there you go.
That's fucked, isn't it? Absolutely.
That just tells you right there.
Yeah. Melbourne go to 10-0, bro, and then a 20-minute try to Jerome Hughes. Fuck, man. See, mate. See, I'm yawning now talking about this game because of how bad it was. It was that bad.
I was
It
gonna
was that bad.
say.
It was that bad. Melbourne 14-0, bro. You know what? When Melbourne got it 14-0, I knew it was over. I knew it was game. Oh, when this game was going to be fucking 50. What about you, Nathan?
Yeah, well, to be fair, I actually knew the game was over when Olam scored like the first minute or two. It tells you right there.
Yeah, I think we knew at 10-0 was over. I was like, well, going, fuck, this is over already. And then I tried to Olam again. He got his double. Melbourne 20-0. Mate, at 20-0, what were you thinking, Nathan, when it was 20-0?
You'd hate to be a Knights fan. You'd hate to be a Newcastle fan right now. After seeing what's going on, it's going to be a long afternoon, and it was a long afternoon.
Yeah. I just want to say, shout out in the chat to Z-Tank99. He says, darkness imprisoning me, all that I see. Absolute horror. Yep. Newcastle fans have got every right
a bit
to
of Metallica.
Yeah,
Bit of Metallica
I feel
there.
sorry for Newcastle supporters. They had to sit there and they had to watch that. Oh, God. And then, mate, right before half time, Xavier Coates scores his second try again. And Melbourne 26-0. And I'm thinking to myself, fuck, this is going to be 50. Hey, Nathan.
Yep. It's going to get the 50, and, well, it did.
And this, I want to talk about this. Without a doubt, one of the dumbest fucking decisions in an NRL game I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Melbourne are leading 26-0. Newcastle go for a fucking penalty goal on halftime to make it 26-2. They couldn't be any more fucking stupid.
It just tells you right there where Newcastle is at the moment, unfortunately. It tells you right there.
Why go for goal? It's 26-0. Why? What's 26-2 going to achieve? Nothing at all.
Oh, no.
Dumb. Dummity dumb. Couldn't believe it. Let's get to the second half, bro. Try in the 42nd minute to Xavier Coates. He got his hat trick. Melbourne 30-2. Bro, this game is over at 30-2.
Yeah. Why? It was way over at half time at this stage, but I think that really put the nail in. Everything after that was just all child's play.
Yeah, Melbourne were 30-2, and then Tepai Morawa, of all people, scored a try off the bench off a nice Harry Grant kick off the post. Who the fuck would have predicted Tepai Morawa? Melbourne 36-2. Jesus Christ, Nathan.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
It gets worse. Yeah. The most boring game ever to review. It was bad. And then a try to Nick Meaney. 61st minute. Melbourne 42-2. Fucking hell. And then another try at the end there with Cameron Munster. 48-2. And the Papenhausen just takes a late penalty goal to just rub it in the face. Melbourne Storm win 50-2. Jesus Christ.
That's 120 points in the past 2 weeks for the Melbourne Storm.
Oh, yeah. It's bad. It's bad. You know what? The Newcastle Knights can just... They got issues, man. They got to sort it out quickly. And look, I don't want to sound like a cocky bastard or anything like that, but Newcastle play the Cowboys next Saturday night in Townsville.
Yeah,
the form
after last night.
The form Newcastle's in, I can't see them even scoring. Go on, Nathan.
And they always have issues up in Townsville. They always have issues up there, so I can absolutely see this going 13+.
I can see the Cowboys winning by fucking 30 to 40 points if Newcastle aren't careful. You saw what the Cowboys did to the Parramatta last night up in the heat. Can you imagine what we do to Newcastle? So who knows?
Ooh.
Oh mate, who knows, mate? I don't even want to talk about this game any longer. You're top 3 on ground from the Storm's training run today.
I mean, Xavier Coates, Ryan Pappenhausen, and Justin Olam.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
had-
go.
All had flyers.
I'm gonna go Xavier Coates. I'm gonna go Josh King, and my man of the match. I'm gonna give it to Cameron Munster. Cameron
He's
Munster.
having a good year. He's
Cameron
having a
Munster
brilliant year.
for the 3 Dally M points. He threw that sick pass to Nick Benny, I think it was, where they scored that try. That was outstanding. But Storm win 50-2. Nobody gives a fuck. Worst game of football I've watched probably this year. I mean, you've got Titans and Tigers. That was pretty bad. The Raiders have had a couple of games this year where it's like maybe it's one of the worst games of the year, but this Storm and Knights game was bad. I fell asleep for about 18 minutes of the game. That's how bad it was. All right, let's get into the other game. The game that was a lot better than this. Dragons 12, Tigers 6. Nathan, I know your papa will be very proud with the Dragons. Fuck, they were good. Ben Hunt, take a bow. Ben Hunt.
Defensively, they were fantastic.
Yes. Mate, what'd you
They
make
were
of the Dragons?
absolutely-
Obviously, the defense was great, but their attack seems to be a little bit clunky still, in my opinion, the Dragons' attack.
You're 100% right there. You're 100% correct. There's still a lot to improve. There's still a lot to improve in that, but Ben Hunt, man.
Ben Hunt was probably the player of the game, to be honest. He was
But I'll
great,
tell you
wasn't
the
he?
other player I like.
Yeah?
I think his name's Tao Amon.
Yeah, the 5'8". Yeah, it was dangerous.
Brilliant. Really brilliant.
I'll tell you someone who was great that nobody will praise. I thought Josh Maguire was outstanding in the back row.
Yes.
He was great. But, mate,
Really
let's get into
good.
the review. It was a very, very tough, gritty game. And I thought it was going to be a game where it was like 24-22 for a while there. But obviously defense is what both teams really wanted to focus on. And it was more of a grindy sort of game. Well, let's get into it, bro. Both teams had their chances early on. And we get to the 24th minute, bro. And Tulangi with the no try. Because Brooks put a crossfield kick over to Tulangi. And we all thought he scored. The referee went upstairs and had a look at it, and they said no try because Lomax tackled him in the air and he dropped the ball. Bro, he's tackled him in the air. If he doesn't tackle him, Tulangi scores. So why wasn't it a penalty try?
That's what I was going to say. Like, where's the penalty try? And that's another thing for the bunker. Where's that consistency?
There is none.
It's
There is none.
bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
There is no consistency with the bunker. The bunker's a fucking joke. And, mate, the Tigers had a lot of fucking penalties go their way in this game as well. And they were the away team. So, pretty rare that happens. And so, no try to Tulangi. So, the Tigers take the 2 points for Jackson Hastings. Tigers go to a 2-0 lead after 24 minutes. Both teams had a few chances late in that first half, mate. And we get to half-time. Tigers at 2-0, mate. I can't believe the Tigers were only up 2-0. Considering all the ball they had.
I think it's the same with the Dragons as well. Like, I'll be honest with you, I thought the Tigers' attack was a little bit better. I thought the Tigers' attack was a little bit better than the Dragons. But, yeah, there's a lot of missed opportunities there. And I think that's what Maginat will have to work on next week if they're going to face Manly.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely no doubt about it. But, mate, we get to the second half now, and, well, we were looking for a try. For a long time, both teams went close. Leilua went close numerous times. Like, Laurie nearly crashed over a couple of times. I think Alex Twal even went close a few times as well.
Yeah, Twally.
Twal went close a few times there. And we get to the 56th minute, mate, where the first try was scored. It was Ben Hunt. McCulloch to Hunt. Hunt just crashes away over and scores. Ben Hunt, best player on the field, scores the first try of the game. Well deserved.
Absolutely. And I actually had him as anytime try scorer too, or first try scorer. So that was
Oh,
really
nice.
good. But
Nice.
yeah.
Dragons.
I think
Dragons
that
6-2.
really
Yeah, go on, Nathan. Continue, bro.
really showed his man of the match. Really showed his man of the match right there. Really solidified it.
Yeah, no doubt. Dragons go to a 6 points to 2 lead, and I thought to myself, fuck. West Tigers will be filthy that the Dragons scored the first try, and we get to the 69th minute, bro, and I thought this was a match-winning try. Jaden Sullivan gets out dummy half and scores from dummy half in the 69th minute, fresh off the bench, fresh legs, exciting from dummy half, and Jaden Sullivan scores a brilliant try. Dragons 12-2, Nathan, and the Dragons looked home at that point. The Dragons looked home at that point.
We're all saying that this is it. Dragons have got this easy in the bag.
All over,
A few minutes later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dragons 12-2. We're all sitting there thinking the game's over, all over, Red Rover, and well, bugger me. The Dragons fans that were there on the hill at Wollongong had a little bit of a late scare because in the 75th minute, a try to the Tigers 5'8", Luke Brooks. Tigers went left through Jackson Hastings, gave it to Luke Brooks. Brooks puts on a little bit of a dummy and goes through. Brooks scores 12-6, 4 to go. Game on, Nathan.
I mean, Luke Brooks. If Tigers had won this match, I would have gave the man of the match to Luke Brooks. He had a fantastic game today. He had a really good game, and he definitely deserved a try and that. So, yeah, I think I was a little bit sweating bullets when Brooks went over.
Oh yeah, and Hastings misses the conversion. Dragons 12-6. Tigers still a chance, and well, I think probably the scariest part of the game. 79th minute, Tigers put up a bit of a bomb. And Ravalawa knocks the ball backwards. Everyone thought Tigers knocked on. Tigers, smart, kept their challenge for the end. Smart, finally, a team with common fucking sense, saving their challenge. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was clapping when this happened.
Out of all teams, too, the Tigers.
I'm like, yes, someone saved that challenge to the end. I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. Anyway, challenge successful. Dragons drop out. Tigers have a couple of players, and I don't know what they're doing in the last part there. It was a bit ridiculous. And the Dragons end up holding on 12-6, Nathan. Were you worried that the Tigers were going to try and... Were you worried the Tigers were going to score for Golden Point?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about it. And that, I mean, Hastings and Brooks both had fantastic games. And I really thought that one of at least them two would have got the match winner. Or at least equaled it up. Sorry, I should say that.
Yeah. Now, look, I thought the Tigers were going to try a crossfield bomb to Nofaluma. Obviously, with Ken Mamalo not being there tonight, Nofaluma would have been the option, so I would have thought maybe a crossfield kick towards Nofaluma, try and get him over in the corner over Feagai, but they didn't do that. They mucked it up a bit, and they weren't able to score. And the Dragons hold on 12-6 at Wynn Stadium, Nathan.
Wow.
Dragons 3 wins in a row now, looking pretty good. They play the Storm next week in Melbourne, which is going to be the ultimate challenge. But Dragons 3 in a row, mate. How you feeling with the Dragons so far? They won 3 in a row. They're looking pretty good.
They're definitely starting to find their groove, I think, this year. They're definitely starting to look a lot promising. And that they still need to work in their attack. Their attack still needs a lot of work. And by God, please get rid of Moses Mbai at fullback. He was fucking shocking.
Yeah,
but
he's not a fullback.
Things are looking all right for St. George and that. So
yes, that's exactly right. And I mean, if you have a look at the ladder after round 8, bro, from 6 to 10, 6 to 10, there are 6 to 11. Sorry, there are 6 teams on a record of 4-4. Rabbitohs, Roosters, Manly, Broncos, Dragons, Warriors, all 4-4. So,
wow.
Dragons are equaled 6, even though they're in 10th spot on the ladder. That's because of for and against. But Very, very open competition this year, bro.
Wow.
No
And
doubt.
and that's a thing too as well. That's what makes this year so exciting as well, is that things, it seems to be equal. It seems to be a lot equal, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's great to see. Um,
Mhm.
wasn't a bad game of footy at all. I mean, it was obviously a tough, gritty game. Um, the Tigers completed at 77%, 35 from 45 sets. Dragons 72% completion rate with 29 from 40 sets. The Tigers had a better completion rate. Tigers ran for more meters than the Dragons did by at least 400, which is crazy to think. The Dragons made more tackles than the West Tigers did. 6 agains were 2-0 Dragons. And, bro, get this right. The Tigers had an 8-1 penalty count. 8-1
Jeez.
penalty count. West Tigers 8-1 penalty count. And the Dragons still won the game. It's crazy, isn't it?
I don't even know what to say, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Well, Nathan, mate, I'd love to know, mate, your top 3 players on ground from the Dragons-Tigers game.
All right. Number 3, I'm going to go Jackson Hastings.
Yep.
Had a fantastic game, as usual. Number 2, Luke Brooks. Thought Luke Brooks was really good.
Yeah.
And that definitely, the try definitely helped out a lot in that. But number 1, Ben Hunt. He was outstanding today and proved to be the difference maker for the Dragons. And I can't believe he's off contract this year with St. George. So I can expect the Dragons to retain him.
I think they will re-sign him for another year or two. Pretty confident they'll keep him. I reckon I'll go number 3, Luke Brooks. I thought Luke Brooks was pretty good as well at 5'8". His running game was very good, and that try scored was very important to get him back in the game. Number 2, I'm going to go with Josh Maguire. I thought Josh Maguire in the back row was very strong, had some very good runs defensively. Did a great job on Luciano Leilua, who was causing all sorts of dramas out there. Maguire defended him very well, and my man in the match is going to go to Ben Hunt as well. I thought Ben Hunt was outstanding at halfback. I thought his game management was very well, and if Ben Hunt didn't play, the Dragons probably don't win. So Ben Hunt's my man in the match in the Dragons' 12-6 win over the West Tigers. Nathan, thanks for coming on the Sunday. Thanks for coming on the Sunday football review, bro. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me on, man. Thank you for having me on.
No worries, and thank you to everyone in the live chat that has tuned in for the Sunday football review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The Storm have beaten the Knights 50-2. Dragons have beaten the Tigers 12-6. Anyway, guys, we are getting on out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for another video. Until then, stay safe, have a good night, and we'll see you